Hello there, and welcome to another episode of SuperCC's Pokemon Omega Ruby. And this is possibly the final episode, but we don't know. You know, I may do some more episodes on extra side quests, especially since there's a whole Delta episode after the completion of this Elite Four challenge. But anyway, we're gonna start off though by introducing the team that I'm going to bring into the Elite Four, and yeah, let's just have a quick look at those. It's a little bit different from last time, if you have noticed the layout already, but let's start with the top, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we got Reptar here, level 58, with Sceptolite. I taught it Grass Pledge because it was free, and it's probably the strongest Grouse move that I could teach it for the time being. As also has Dual Chop, Earthquake, and X-Scissor, so yeah, it's pretty good. We got Mighty Bra, level 57, with Crunch, Thunderfang, Swagger, and Rock Smash. We got Yokozuna with Fake Out, Close Combat, Knockoff, and Belly Drum. Hopefully that can come into play. We have Spooner with Alakazite, level 55, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Flash as the HM. We have Tube, level 55, with Play Rough, Waterfall, Superpower, and Strength. And last but not least, we have Mars, who has the Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and Extra Sensory. Now, Mars is in this team for one reason and one reason only, and that is to be able to handle Steven's Metagross. So yeah, whether it's going to be able to handle or not, you know, my aim is to get the Will-O-Wisp on it or something along those lines, and then maybe go for a Hex. I don't know, but you know, we're just going to see, because I don't really have any counters for Steel types, I realise. So that's in there for that, and it's a bit low level now, but as we beat the Elite Four members, it is going to gain some levels because we do have experience share on, and I'm just going to see if it is on just to be sure. You know, you never want to be too, you can never be too safe. So yep, it's on. That's good, and I think we are ready to go in. We are starting off with Sydney, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to have to lead off with something that can handle dark types, and I think the best is probably my Fairy type. However, I can use Spooner as well. But tell you what, I'm going to start off with Tube, just because I think it'll be a better lead. But anyway, let's see if we can go in. Only trainers who have collected all 8 gym badges may go beyond this point. Please permit us to evaluate your worthiness, trainer. Trainer! Believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Okay, so they're just going to let us in. Great. Now here's the first place. You heard doors closing. Okay, sure. So let's continue and run forward. Now let's see what's going on here. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today while we're waiting for this scene to sort of unfold. And yeah, I've had a great day, and yeah, you know, just looking forward to battle the Elite Four. And I'll take on what's going to be somewhat of a challenge, I would hope. I've heard from other people that it's pretty easy, and there's Sydney just sitting there. You know? See what he's going to say. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good, looking real good. Alright, let's get down to the kind of battle that can only happen here in the Pokemon League. Okay, so Sydney is going to start off, and I believe he does have Dark type Pokemon. That's my assumption. I may be wrong, but it's been a while since I've... Yeah, it is Dark types. So, actually, probably not the best move, because this thing is going to have, what's it called? The Intimidate. So it's going to intimidate my Tube, but we are playing Switch, so I can switch straight after this. However, I'm not going to switch out on this point, because I'm pretty much just going to go for the Play Rough, because there is no other reason for me not to. So it does hit, we do outspeed, and that takes it out anyway. Yeah, even with that Intimidate, huge power does not mess about. Okay, so Shiftry's coming in next. We definitely have to switch. We got a few ones that we could go into, but I'm thinking that I'll probably go into Yokozuna, because I forgot about Yokozuna. Yokozuna's a very good, you know, way to handle these as well. Okay, so here comes Yokozuna, and yeah, I'm thinking I'll just start off with the Fake Out, but I could just go straight for Close Combat. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for Close Combat on this, because I'm pretty... Oh, so he is gonna fake me out. But that's okay, because, you know, it doesn't matter. I should outspeed it and take it out with this. No, he outspeeds me. So my sources were incorrect. However, Hariyama with Bulk is going to take that out, take the hit and take this Shiftry out. So yeah, we lost a little bit of health, so but not too much. Even if I went for Fake Out, it wouldn't have mattered because he outspeeds me. Now here comes Absol. I'm definitely going to have to switch out here. I'm thinking that I'll just go back into my Tube, because the Intimidate reduction of attack should have been reset upon switching out. So yeah, like my description there. But anyway, let's just go for another Play Rough. It's going to go for Slash, which will do some damage, but not that much. Of course, it's a critical hit, and of course we avoid, or we miss. So he's going to go for Psychic Cut, which won't do as much. Another critical hit, so he must have that super luck going for him. Either that, or he's just holding an item, which makes him have super incredible high hit, critical hit ratios. But that's okay, because we managed to destroy that, and now we've got Cacturne coming out. And I'd like to go into Yokozuna. I'm thinking I will actually. Now, we want to try and avoid any feints, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'd rather conserve PP. That's more important in my opinion. But anyway, we're going to go for the Fake Out this time because we can. This thing definitely won't have Fake Out. And he's going to flinch, and let's see if we outspeed this. I'm going to go for the Close Combat, and we do, and that's gone. So Hariyama putting in the work. Alright, not bad at all, not bad at all. And we are level 53 now, which is really good. And I think Tube is going to level up too. Yep, because I saw that the experience was pretty high. Sharpedo. Now this thing is definitely going to outspeed whatever I want to use, except for Reptile, which I'm going to go into. So I'm going to go into Reptile and pretty much go for the Grass Pledge, which should take this thing out. And I think this will be a Mega Sharpedo, if I'm not mistaken. It is his last Pokemon, so let's have a look. I might just go for my own Mega Evolution. I don't really want to, but I'm going to anyway, so let's just do it. I don't know if that indicates that I'll outspeed the fact that mine's Mega Evolving first, but we'll see. I do believe Mega Sceptile is faster than Mega Sharpedo, so we shouldn't have any problems here whatsoever. Okay, and he didn't even Mega Evolve, interesting. Okay, so looks like we didn't get to see anything from him. My draw's going to be level 58, and that was pretty easy. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so I didn't mind. Doesn't matter. So, yep, Elite Four Sydney is down. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You got what it takes to go a long way. Go on to the next room and challenge your next battle. Well, move out of my way. Okay, so next we have to heal up, obviously, first. But next we have Phoebe with Ghost-type Pokemon, and I'm thinking that Mightyena is going to wreck house in this battle. So let's use up all these. We've got plenty of full restores, we've got plenty of these too. Let's go for one on there. And one on here. So unfortunately they didn't heal up all the way, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna, whatever, just go in like that. But anyway, because we're mainly going to be using Mightyena this time, Mighty Bra. Spooner and Mars didn't get any action in that battle, but it's okay, it's okay. And here we go, we got some hanging flowers, which I don't know what they're called, but looks pretty nice nonetheless. And here comes the next. Oh, spirits are lighting the windows, interesting. But yeah, I don't really know about this, what they were trying to aim for this Elite Four sort of setup. But anyway, let's prepare to go in. Oh, the lantern moved by itself. Anyway, let's go in and we'll face the next Elite Four battle. Ha 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 ha! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained there, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. The bond I developed with my Pokemon is extremely tight. Come on, just try and see if you can inflict damage on my Pokemon. Alright, so we're going to take on Phoebe with the Ghost types. Elite Four Phoebe wants to battle. And she leads off with Dusclops, which is actually pretty scary because this thing has Pain Split and a lot of bulk as well. So I'm not sure, I'm not confident if my Mighty Bra will be able to take this out in one hit, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna see. Gonna go for Pressure, which is interesting because that's gonna make our PP go down by 2. But maybe I should set a Swagger up on it first. You know, it's probably gonna go for Will-O-Wisp or something along those lines. So let's in fact go for that Swagger. Now let's see what he does. He's going to attack himself, which is very good for us. Now I can just go for the Crunch. And let's see how much this does. Black Gas is boosted, and that's doing a lot of damage, taking it out in one hit. Awesome. So that's probably the bulkiest one that she has. And that's a relief that we're able to beat that pretty easily. Now here comes Sableye, which I do need a different Pokemon for. I'm going to use Tube for this one because it is Ghost and Dark type, so unfortunately the only weakness it has is Fairy. So I'm going to go into this and yeah, hopefully get a play rough on it. So he's going to go for Fake Out, of course. It may have Prankster with Will-O-Wisp, all that stuff, but I think a play rough will still do a lot of damage, but he doesn't. And that's her Sableye down. Interesting. So no Megas coming out yet. Here comes, oh, Dusk Noir. Oops, and I accidentally pressed B, so that's very fatal of me right there. Probably gonna end up in a bad situation now. But I think what I can do is actually stay in and go for the Waterfall. Yeah, let's go for the Waterfall. And just get some initial damage on this thing. So that's doing quite a lot of damage. It's going to go for Ice Punch. Interesting. So as long as he doesn't get the freeze, we should be fine here. Which he doesn't. And one more Waterfall should take it out. So this battle not proving to be much more difficult than the first one. Unfortunately for her. Anyway, next is Banette. So this could be a Mega, in fact. Probably want to go into Mighty Bra once again. Just to get the Intimidate off. And this could be a Mega. Mega Man obviously having Prankster, so it could go for Prankster Will-O-Wisp if it wanted to, but we'll see. I'm going to get the Intimidate off, so that's going to be very good for us. Let's go for the Crunch. And this should take it out. It's down. Oh, with a crit. I think the crit was unnecessary, but, you know, doesn't matter. It's always nice to get a crit. And it's got one more Banette. I don't see why this Banette is going to be stronger. It could be the Mega though, let's see. No, it's not a Mega. I don't even actually know what the format is. I thought they all had Megas. Or maybe it's like if you don't OHKO them, they don't... If you OHKO them, they don't Mega Evolve or something like that. Or is it only the second time around that you beat them? Oh darn, I've gone and lost! Well, that was pretty easy actually.
There's definitely a bond between you and your Pokemon too. I didn't recognize that fact, so it's only natural that I lost. Yup, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead, move on to the next room.
Okay, out of my way. Okay, so next is going to be the Glacier, I think, with Ice types. So let's go for the Hyper Potion, healing up my Tube. And I think the other one, Hariyama, should be okay. Now, Ice types. Obviously, Yokozuna is going to be very good in this. A few of them will be very good, even Tube. Will be not bad. Mars will be okay, but I don't want to lead off with Mars, that's the thing. So I'm going to lead off with Yokozuna and see how it does against the Ice type trainer. So let's go. And of course we got to see the animation. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a blizzard, a little bit of a storm, nothing to worry about, nothing that's going to phase us. And you know, that's going to open the door for us. And the ice floor, the floor just froze over. Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, it's snowing a little bit. We don't slide though. Anyway, let's go in. Take on Glacier.
Welcome. My name is Glacier of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my Ice-type moves. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. I wonder what you will show me. What a relief it would be if I could, for once, have a serious battle against an opponent.
Ooh, that's scary. She gave me that look. Anyway, here's number 3 of the Elite Four, which is Glacier. Should be interesting. This one is actually one that I'm not too confident with too. Because Ice types, you know, you never know what they're going to do. They set up Hail, they make you play their game, basically. But against the Glalie, we shouldn't have too much problem. So I'm going to go for the Fake Out, of course. Just so it doesn't set up any Hail or anything. But, you know... Oh! So he's obviously not getting flinched or anything. Doesn't have Inner Focus. So unfortunately the Hail is set up, so that's going to power up them. But yeah, I'm going to go for a Close Combat. And Ice Shard, yeah, is going to do a tiny bit of damage. It's not going to be anything that's worth talking about, because you're gone! Boom! So Close Combat is going to take this Glalie out. No worries, no problem. See you later. Okay, here comes Frostlass, obviously a Ghost type, so fighting moves will not work. I do have the knockoff, however, but I don't think I want to stay in. I'm thinking I may use Spooner. Yeah, we could use Spooner. Yep, I'm gonna go for the Mega Zam. You know, I think we may need it at this point. It's number 3. We should never underestimate the Elite Four, just because we have powerful Pokemon. They also do. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Shadow Ball. And I should outspeed it because, you know, Frostlass is a very fast Pokemon. However, Mega Alakazam is one of the fastest in the game. I don't know what its speed is exactly, but it's very fast. And a Shadow Ball should take that out. And it's down. Awesome. Okay, mine's going to be level 43, and here comes another Frostlass, so I'm just going to stay in and go for the same Shadow Ball. And I should take it out. We're getting a lot of Okos. Not too bad at all. Mighty Bra is going to be level 59. Here comes Walrein, so that's actually pretty scary. I could go into a few things here. Go into Reptar, or I could go into Yokozuna. I think I will go into Yokozuna, because Yokozuna can do the Fake Out on this thing, and then go for a Close Combat, which will do heavy damage regardless. You may even take it out, who knows, let's see. So I'm going to go for the Fake Out, obviously. It's getting a bit of damage on there, and the Hail's going to stop, which is good. Let's go for a Close Combat. And we do outspeed. And that's gone. That is gone. My gosh, the power of Hariyama. Hariyama is so strong. Not to mention Close Combat is a very powerful move. And he's level 54 now, which is great. Wants to learn Heavy Slam, which is actually a Steel type move, which is cool, but there's no Fairy types in this game, so I'm not going to teach it Heavy Slam at all. Spooner being level 57 now. And one more Glalie. I do want to change. I don't know what into. I could probably just stay in and go for one more CC, honestly. I think I may do that, actually. Yeah, let's do it. You know, I don't really care if it kills me or anything. But let's go for that CC. Yeah, he's just going to go for Ice Shard, and that's going to do little tiny bit of damage, and Close Combat should take this thing out. Yokozuna, you beast. Oh my gosh.
You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. You and your Pokemon, how fiercely your spirits burn. My icy moves pale in the face of such all-consuming flames. Advance to the next room. There you will learn how fearsome the Pokemon League can truly be.
Okay, so she's obviously threatening me. I've got a heal up here. I'm going to go for a Hyper Potion on here. And I probably won't need Yokozuna for the next battle, so I'm not going to fill up his Close Combat. You know, and I kind of am looking for a challenge too, so what I'll do is I'll lead off with Spooner, and yeah, should be good. Should be good to go. Actually, what I might do is lead off with Mighty Bra, because you know, for some reason I'm just fearing that there's going to be a Gyarados lead, but you know, we'll see. against Drake. You know, it's been a while since I played this game. He may have the Ments. I think he does have the Ments and the Shellgons and all that stuff. It's the what I remember the clearest. But yeah, it's been a while. And we're going to enter the fiery cavern of Drake's room. You know, see how we do. There he is, folding his arms, crossing his arms.
I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural states, Pokemon are wild living things, they are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle alongside Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me.
Ooh, wow. You know, pretty strong words, man. Strong words versus Drake. Let's see how if he can match up the talk with the walk. And he's going to lead off with Altaria, so that's pretty bad for us. This thing could set up all over me. And it probably is going to set up, so I'm going to go for a Swagger on it. And this is actually Fairy type in this gen, so I got to watch out. Actually, no, it's not Fairy type. It's only Fairy type if it Mega Evolves. I'm going to go for the Swagger and just get that off. Let's see if he's a Dragon Dance set. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, it's just a Cotton Guard set, so that's okay. You know, I basically can't touch this thing now. So I'm going to use this turn while it's still confused to switch out into Spooner, who can hopefully get a Dazzling Gleam off. That's what my plan is. Oh, it snapped out of confusion after one. That's ridiculous. How's that even possible? But Moonblast is doing very, very little because, you know, it's not a good move, especially if it's not Stab for Altaria. I mean, it's a good move for sure, but not on Altaria. You'd have to be at least Mega Altaria to do that. Now I'm going to get the Natural Cure, so that's pretty good. So just in case we happen to get status, then, you know, that's okay. It's going to go for Aero Ace, which will do some damage, but not too much. Nothing that we can't handle. What I'll do here is he's going to heal, so maybe I can go for... I'll just go for another Psychic. Not Psychic, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I'll go for another Dazzling Gleam, and we'll take it out in 2 turns, so that'll be really good. And almost taking it out with that, let's go for the Shadow Ball, because Shadow Ball will definitely take it out from that point, no matter what you say. And Altaria proved to be a few problems, but you know, we are okay in a sense. Now this is actually pretty scary. What I can do is he's going to get the Intimidate off, so I should stay in. I was going to switch into Zoom Reel, but yeah, he's going to Intimidate us, so that's probably going to be a bad move if we do that. But he may kill us. Let's go for the Dazzling Gleam. Salamence is pretty bulky in its own right, so let's see. Oh, not today, sir. Not today. So underestimating the power of Spooner. Looks like it. It's going to go into Flygon, which is interesting. I guess I'll just stay in. There's no reason for me to go out. Go for another Dazzling Gleam. And whew, the power. My gosh. I think I may use Spooner in the I may Mega Evolve Spooner in the last battle. Tell you what, I'm feeling a bit cocky. I'm just going to go into Reptar and see what Reptar can do against this thing. I want to go for a Dual Chop. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Now, please note that I cannot Mega Evolve because I've already Mega Evolved Alakazam, as you can see. So I'm just going to go for the Dual Chop, and let's see how much this does. Yeah, it's doing a little bit, but not that much. You know, one more will take it out. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw, but that's not the best move for you, unfortunately, sir, because I am not Mega. Maybe you did predict the Mega Evolution, and this Flygon is down. No worries, no problems. Only took 3 hits total, and we are level 60 now. Wow. Okay, so Spooner's going to be level 58. My gosh. And Kingdra here, I might just stay in and go for the Grass Pledge. Actually, that's a bad move because it's Dragon type as well. You know, I may die here, but let's see, maybe he'll go for a... I think he's going to go for an Ice Beam. Either that or Focus Energy or a Draco, so either one of those hits, Tube should be able to handle it. And I'm going to go into Tube and go for the Play Rough, which should take it out. Imagine there was a Mega Kingdra, that would be awesome. Going for Yawn, oh wow. Now let's see if we can take it out in one hit, because I don't care if I fall asleep. Yeah, he's going to go for Ice Beam. That's okay, I guess. It's probably his strongest move. Play Rough is going to land and should take it out. With the crit. My gosh. So that was complete domination over Drake.
Superb, it should be said. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a Pokemon trainer. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is to be true and have a virtuous heart. It is through their contact with trainers that Pokemon learn right from wrong. The influence of their trainers' good hearts helps them grow strong. Go onward, the champion is waiting.
Alright, Champion Steven is waiting. I have no idea what Pokemon he's going to lead off with. So, yep, this is pretty much, do or die. I'm going to go for the Max Potion on here. Go for the Lemonade on here. And, yeah, we should be good, I think. Maybe I will use a, some Ethers and stuff like that to restore some... I wonder if PP Max makes the, you know what? 10 PP, fully restore... Okay, this can restore temp to a single move. Okay, so I'm going to use this on you just to get the close combat back. There we go. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Now, time to select my lead. I hope that I lead off with the right one. I'm thinking he has Gyarados for some reason, but he's a Steel-type trainer. Why would he have Gyarados? So, let's try out Mars. If it doesn't work, we can always switch out. So, yeah. Actually, no. I'm going to start with Yokozuna. Yokozuna is a very good lead with the Fake Out, so let's see how it does. There we go, the last part, and there's a giant door there, of course. It's got to be a grand entrance. You never wonder why they don't just have, like, an institution. Like, why do they, as in, like, just a very small room. It's like, why do they have to make it so grand and everything? I guess it is the ending. It is Gamefreak. It is Pokemon. And of course we know it's Steven, who would have thought? Will we reign supreme over the Pokemon League? Or will we fall victim to Steven's menacing Steel-type Pokemon? Find out next time in the last episode of SuperCC's Pokemon Mega Room. Bye for now.